Para tayo,
Oh,
ayun,
Other na.
PA.
diba?
Okay. So, hi everybody. I hope you had an amazing week, just like how amazing you are. Oh, and by the way, this is Isla.
And this is Kali.
I am Mariari, and welcome to
It's
Another
Random
Pod
podcast.
Podcast. Hala, hapit na ginto ba? What happened?
Gamay na lang, gamay na lang.
Sorry, naguna-una ako.
Dili, okay na to, okay na to.
Okay,
Ang
sige.
pag-continue na lang. Okay, so how are we? Kumusta tayo?
Kumusta?
Kamusta ang Semana Santa?
Sa totoo.
Solid.
Uy, wala gyud ko kakaunog binignit.
Ako sad. Hala, ako sad.
Ala, ako po! Ay, nakakaon di ay. Nakakaon di
Ako
ko.
kakaon.
Nakakaon di ko
Ako
mga
man
tago.
ba?
Kanang mga balls,
Nakakaon.
yes.
Wala akong binignit. Wala akong kaubiko. Oh my God.
Kali, sorry. Iba yung naisip ko. Oh my God, pasensya.
Nakakaon ko og saging sa binignit. Sago sa binignit.
You just said balls. Oh my God.
Kaya unsa di ay shape sa sago? Di ba round?
Oh.
Unsa man ang
Yes!
round? Unsa may ma-associate
Oh.
mo, sir? Oh, ganon.
Oh.
Walang mali siya. Walang masama sa sinabi ko.
Oh, di ba? Hindi
Kailangan
talaga
talaga
tayo
ng
wholesome
ano.
dito.
Clean up drive yung mga utak.
Konyo ba ya ako? So, I eat balls sa binignit. Kay lami man ganun siya. Yummy man good siya.
Oh no.
Ay nako, ano mo pag-uusapan
Akala-
natin ngayon?
Akala ko
Balls or
holy.
Sa totoo.
ewan ko sa inyo. O, sige, ano ba? Pag-uusapan na ba natin yung sago or isi-spin na natin yung yung roulette? O anong shape
Spin
yung
na,
anong
spin
shape?
na.
Ulit tanong lang ako. Anong shape ng roulette?
Round.
Circle, ma'am.
Circle.
Oh, ano? Wag na tayo pumunta doon. Okay.
Roll the ball.
Pwede din, pwede din.
Okay. I'm about to spin the roulette. Ding. Maganda to.
Ay, andito na naman tayo sa mga ganyan ni Kali.
Ito is talking about for the future. Mga anong gusto nating gawin. Mga unsa pay ganahan natong buhaton kanang inaasam. Mga parang to-do list. Pero hindi siya nasa to-do list. Nasa bucket list siya. Okay. For this evening, we're talking about bucket lists. Ano ba? Gusto ko to kasi future-oriented siya.
Totoo. Tapos ano siya, something to look forward to kasi nga we're stuck. Para naman may
Oo.
energy tayo when we go out again.
Oo, 'di ba? Since nag-pandemic, parang siguro yung bucket list natin before kalahati, then after during pandemic, mas napuno siya kasi hindi preoccupied yung utak natin. So marami tayong naiisip.
Totoo, totoo.
Na-reassess natin yung buhay natin. Diyos. Diba? Oo, manok.
Agree si
Yes.
Manok.
Pasok kita sa bucket. Bucket of chicken. Bucket of joy.
Uy,
Chicken
huy, dugay
joy.
na ko wala kakaunog ko on. Only chicken. Mura to. Segue na sad ko.
Ako po, like, murag everyday mong gumagluto akong inahan og manok. Pero, lahi ang unli
Lahi, I
chicken.
know!
Bisag
diba?
everyday, bisag mukhaong ka og manok everyday, pero lahi ang impact sa unli chicken. I don't know why. Pero,
Kana siya. That's like one of my, bucket list again. to eat
Mm.
another unli chicken once we can get out again. Bahala na mulupad ko basta makakaon ko balik og manok. Even though permi ko makaon og manok basta lahi ra gyud ang unli.
No, murag there's something. Siguro lahi ang the word itself only. If sa balay manggod, even daghan, pero murag you have wala siya gratification, wala siya naa sa sense na it's only. Can ask for tapos dili man ikaw ang naggaluto.
Totoo. Basta ang
Oh,
word lang yun na only, no?
or sangyup
Basta all I know is miss na tayo ng mga buffets.
Sangyup.
When was the last time
Ganyan ko.
nagsangyup mo?
College. Kaloy.
I think ata ako, March 2020. Kami ata ni ng isa kong friend. Kayo? Ikaw Kali?
Ay, ako pala. Kailan ba yung last? I think this year lang.
Oh, di ba?
Last month. Siguro this is the
Sana
perks of
all.
living sa city.
In this true.
Yeah.
Totoo.
Siguro, oo. Yun. Ano lang, okay. Balik na tayo sa bucket list. Napunta na tayo sa
Sige, go.
sangyup.
Nakakaguto. Akala ko mataas yung energy.
Totoo.
Tere?
Sorry,
Tere?
I was daydreaming of some gyupsal and chicken. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm salivating.
Sige, may tanong ako.
Sige.
Ano ba tanong ko? Parata akong may tanong eh.
May sagot daw si Bayari. May sagot siya sa lahat. Charot!
May taga-tanong, may taga-sagot. Gusto ko yung dynamics na yan. Tapos may taga-explain further. Ikaw na yun, Ikaw na yun, Isla.
Diba? Teamwork.
Totoo.
Tanong ko, when ba ang isang, kano sa bang isa ka hopeful wish ma-officially wait lang, hindi tamang sentence construction ko. Okay.
Delete.
Okay. When pa ang inyong one hopeful wish na, because when you say wait lang, di ba, when you say bucket list, it's like something that you really wanted to do, not just hopefully mabuhat ni na ako, like something that I would strive to do it. Is that how you also define bucket list?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So, mag-iba ang hopeful wish, hopeful thinking sa bucket list. Because there's a degree of wanted to pursue it, so that is why it is in your bucket list. So, when can you say that this hopeful wish becomes your part of your bucket list? Nabi siya mga process or more transition? Like, I wanted to do this. When can you say that?
Ako is I think if impulse driven siya for me, and also if sobrang gusto mo. Sa sobrang gusto mo, you are willing to do anything to get it. Even though it's far in the future ahead, but you already try to plan your present that could lead up to the future that you want. Parang ganun. I don't know if it makes sense. Kayo guys.
Oh, parang wait lang. I would agree with you. No. Yes, I would agree with you na parang impulse siya. Like, you really wanted to do it. Pero, in my case kasi, I was trying to look past them. I was trying to list down my bucket list if kung meron ba. Then, I thought to myself, siguro impulsive ako masyado because in my bucket list, wala siya. Because most things I've done is a result of me being impulsive. Like, I have one example. When I had my tattoo. Yes po, may tattoo po ako. When, matagal ko na siyang sinasabing, I want a tattoo. Pero pero hindi ko siya talaga pinag-isipan. And then, although I was looking for a designs na you were both aware of that, pero it wasn't like serious thing until like say nga, until may nabasa ako na, okay, we're having a promo sale. And then, oh shit, they're having a promo sale. Okay, let's go. And then that is it. And then if, I don't know if you could still remember, I think it was you or Ella, na pinakita ko ng design. The day before ako magpatato, dun pa lang ako naghanap ng design. So,
I think I could remember that.
so for me, my bucket list isn't really a list. It's more on, okay, it's a list of my impulsions. My list of being impulsive.
I think that is also with me. I know
Mhm.
hindi siya super. Hindi super, parang half. O, di ba? Half impulsion, half I don't know what the other half is, basta yun siya. Before this episode ends, I will try to find a term for that. Anyways. Okay, Mayari, ikaw na.
Mm-mm.
Ako, looking at my bucket list, I see na yun siya yung mga activities na parang more achievable kaysa yung mga nasa hopeful wish ko na part. Parang ito yung mga activities na I know I can achieve because I already have the skills or the capabilities to achieve them. It's just a matter of time when I will achieve them or reach them. And kanang parang for me it's a to-do list pero on a bigger scale siya. Si Hopeful Wish naman para yun siya yung I think for me it's more on broader scheme and then it's kind of parang deeper siyang na mga gustong gawin. More like goals of the future. So si bucket list yun, to-do list na. To-do list, yun lang siya. Parang more achievable siya compared sa mga
More
hopeful
ano
wish.
siya, is it more in tune with the present, right?
Ano siya,
Not so for me lang. Kali,
Gusto
ikaw.
ko, gusto ko to. Iba-iba yung definition natin ng bucket list.
meaning to say, iba-iba tayo pinagdadaanan.
True.
Iba-iba yung views natin. O, di ba? Variety.
Oo. Ano ba nasa bucket list niyo? Usual. Yung nga, impulses yung usually nasa inyo.
I have
You're not
one,
really,
Ako is
sige, ano po
say go,
Isla?
Kali.
Sige.
No, you go first.
I have one talaga. It's more on, for me to visit one country, and that is Switzerland. I think if you ask me what's on your bucket list, that's the first thing na talaga pinag-isipan ko, na may plano talaga ako, na I am itching to do it, like to fulfill it. It's for me to visit Switzerland. There's something about Switzerland. Yes, mahal siya. Kaya nga ako pupunta doon kasi mahal ko din sarili ko. To spoil ko sarili ko. Yun.
yeah,
I think
go girl.
that is, that is also one of the reasons siguro why we create bucket list. Um, it is something for us na um, to nurture ourselves, to experience things, no? Para
To
magka-context
challenge
din
us.
magka-context din yung buhay natin, no? Parang
True.
add it a little spice, sabi pa sa TikTok.
Hello, TikTok.
O para kahit, kasi the bucket list, kasi this is what I like about bucket list, kasi the bucket list does not discriminate. No matter
True.
gaano kaliit siya, gaano siya purposeful man siya, or gaano siya kalaki, how random it is, it's in your bucket list. No matter what, it does not discriminate. Accept lang siya. Sige, put it inside, and then we'll do it eventually. Take note, eventually.
It's like the sky is the limit nga naman talaga.
Oo. And it makes us driven to do it.
Totoo.
Okay. Sige. Next, ano naman? Kayo naman, ano pa naman yung mga on the top, on the top list, sa bucket list niyo?
Ako is same
Ako
with you. I also have one country. Sorry.
Sige, go,
Sige, you
Isla.
go first.
Di ba?
Okay.
Sino
Sige.
ka?
Sabi ko nga. Same with Cali. I also have one country that I super duper wanna go to. And ano siya, bigger lang siya. I badly wanna go to Europe. Not only to experience the culture and also the food because who doesn't love Italian food? Anyways, and also ewan ko, I wanna be there because of art, history, tapos it's just the way I see it, or maybe the way that I've seen it is like Europe is sort of magical for my eyes. Para siyang uh, just basta the feeling of how art was made is really there. Parang makikita mo talaga siya, how beautiful the structures are, the paintings, even the streets though. It's beautiful. Yun yung gusto ko. And I badly wanna go there. And also just really experience it. Ewan ko, just thinking about it is making me happy and kilig at the same time.
Europe,
So, yun
where the
Europa.
civilization started.
mm. Basta the history, the culture, the art, that's like, oh my gosh, take me, I wanna go there. Parang ganun yung nararamdaman ko every single time I think about it.
What about you, Miss Mayari?
Ako, alam niyo naman na I really like swimming. I like the ocean. I like the pool. Mga suba, mga sapa. Mga sapa. Kabalo mo si sapa. Freak.
Riverbed.
Yes!
So, ako, ang na-dun sa akong bucket list is I really want to learn how to scuba dive and eventually get a license. I don't know. Siguro ano lang,
Ooh!
kanang
Mm,
tour, I don't know what it's called, pero not licensed to teach kaya dili ginato na siya. And not pa man siguro yung baba sa professional license ana sa scuba diving. So, that, there are.
license to swim.
Ganahan ko,
License to
ana.
scuba
Uy!
whenever I like. Gusto
Ang si
ko, I
gani?
really want to scuba dive,
Mm-mm.
to learn scuba dive. It's just amazing to swim with the fishies and just be submerged in water without having trouble breathing. It's just magical for me. So, yun siya yung top sa bucket list ko na siguro mga 5 years from now.
Napansin ko, when we say talaga bucket list, no, it is something a destination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like something to experience another culture. Parang
There's
ganon.
also no? Para siyang may pagbuo din sa sarili to fill yourself with something. Parang ganun siya. Pero, ako din is like medyo similar with Mayari. I also wanna learn how to swim. Yun lang, guys!
Gusto ko din yun. Ako din. Actually, this past few days, naghahanap ako ng free diving. Yung free diving where you don't use oxygen, yung oxygen
Yeah.
tank.
Ano lang yung need mo dyan? Fins?
Oo, tsaka bakal na lungs. Okay. What other in your bucket list? I mean, is there other thing that you wanted to pursue?
Ah!
Not necessarily, sorry, not necessarily places to visit. Like other
I
achievements.
want to learn another language.
Same!
Anong language? Maganda kasi yung language, no? Oo.
Anime girl ako eh. So,
So,
Nihongo.
Japanese.
Yeah. Japanese. Jupaju. Japanese.
Ikaw, Kali,
Japanese.
may ano ka din? Do you also want to learn another language?
I tried, but kulang ako sa discipline and then sa focus.
Oh,
Yun
what
lang
is it?
talaga, yun talagang kalaban ko. Ano ba yun? I wanted to learn Spanish, and then
Oh.
I think it was also last year when I tried to revisit learning, relearning rather, relearning Mandarin. And then sabi ko sa sarili ko, girl, you studied it for 13 years. And yung alam mo lang ngayon, siye, ni hao ma, yun lang. Kakayanin mo pa ba?
Kakayanin, syempre. Kakayanin mo, ano ba, Kali?
So like I said, kulang ako ng motivation, determination, and all the nation of the nation address. So, and then kulang ako sa focus. So, kaya I stopped doing it. Siguro if there's a teacher talaga that would teach me, siguro gano'n. I think I would do it. Pero as of now, nasa pinakailalim siya ng bucket list ko.
Ano, ang tawag doon? Let's be classmates. Let's find, I'm also interested with Chinese, pero for me, ang pinakagusto ko is to learn how to speak French.
French, oh my God, yeah.
Je t'aime.
Number 2 for me.
Te
I don't
amo.
know, pero
Oo.
ang ganda lang pakinggan if they talk. And also,
Parang,
ewan ko what...
ito talaga. Yung kamay talaga.
Yes!
Their finger
You have to
itself
learn
is a
that too.
language.
Yeah.
Their hand
I know
is part of their language.
I know French.
Yes,
You
totoo.
know French?
We know how to speak French. Just do the hand.
They also know how to French kiss.
Oh, ikaw na yun.
Pag-aralan natin yan.
Di mo pa ba
Uy, mas
alam?
achievable,
French kiss?
Hala,
Or innate yan.
kakali, hinahamon ka ni Mayari kung alam mo daw, bala ka.
Malalaman natin
Alam mo naman,
yan
siya
kung-
yung guru natin sa lahat-lahat. Hindi pa tayo natatapos sa isa, tapos na siya, pabalik na siya.
O, di ba?
Lumalit tsugas. Atay mo. Speaking of
Ano?
going learning language. Actually, wala akong may dugtong din, sinabi ko lang.
Okay. How about learning a new skill? Ganon. May gusto ba tayong malaman or to learn?
Gusto ko.
I really,
Sige,
Ano
go.
Go, Mayari.
ako, masujud ko makatunog drive og ka ng mga tractor.
O, di ba?
Mga bulldozer. All that,
Si Mayari, ayaw mag-settle sa sa maliliit na cars. Gusto talaga niya big trucks, mga big
Of course!
toys.
I like it big.
Broom, broom. Ayaw niya ng mga scooter. Gusto niya big wheel.
Yes! Gusto ko to never shy away from big things nga naman.
Oh, yung mga crane. Diba?
Yung malalaki at mahaba, gusto niya ganon. yung sturdy yung mga infrastructure niya, yung ayaw talaga niya ng mga patpatin na mga cars. Ayaw niya yan. Go big or go home nga naman.
Siyempre naman. We live by that, rule or motto.
Oo.
Naka-engrave na yan.
Eto. Ano yung, for you ano yung
Mm.
strange na nasa bucket list niyo? Yung you think it's a strange, no? When people hear it, bakit? Parang ganun. Parang may taas kilay moment. Meron ba kayo naiisip?
Ako, yun na yun for me.
At yun na yun.
Oo.
Yung big cars. Tawa ni ni Mayari. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Parang gano'n. Yung mama can't deny. Ako, sige, I'll start. Ako, meron
Sige.
ako. I really wanted to try, makatry ako ng ipasok sa, MRI. Kahit wala naman akong
I don't know, but that's not weird. That's not strange.
Gusto ko talaga makita, not just makita nung nasa loob ko. Parang gusto ko rin kasi people say like, if MRI ka, parang it's like, it's the next thing being inside the casket. Sige na lang, okay, I wanted to experience din makapasok sa casket, dun sa at least buhay pa ako, hindi yung patay na ako ipapasok doon, at saka maganda na rin yun. So gusto ko talaga yan, sinabi ko sa mami ko yan, so mami, ganahan gid ko makatry anak ka ng MRI. Siyempre, nanay ko, ayaw ng mga ganyang usapin kasi, yan naman yan. Naaday ay kagibati, nang nalayo na gid among stories, kung ganahan na mo makasulod, may problema, ana. Oo, basta ganahan ko ipasok ako sa malaking butas doon. Hihiga ka.
Teka lang, I'm so proud of my 2 girls. Oh my God.
Unnecessaryong tawa yun, ha? Ano ba kayo?
Pero support ako sa mga gusto ninyo. Support.
So, ikaw, ano yung weird, na list na nasa bucket list?
I seriously can't think of anything, pero medyo weird siya if pero parang weird din siya. Because I never really... Oh, sige, you'll decide. I wanna learn how to do hindi talaga siya weird, guys.
Sabihin mo na.
Okay, sige. I want to learn how to do pottery and also sculptures. I don't know why. Ewan ko kung bakit.
Gusto rin niya molding.
Yes!
Hinihimas-himas. Yung hinihimas-himas gusto niya, di ba? Di ba yung brown? Di ba brown yan? Ba't natatawa? Seryoso?
Oo, kasi pag gano'n, di ba sa pottery, ikaw yung in charge kung gaano siya kalaki,
Yes.
gaano siya kaliit, how stiff it is.
Tiga.
Oo, gano'n. Gano'n naman talaga. Correct us if we are wrong, pero gano'n naman talaga sa pottery, di ba?
Yes, the sensations. Di ba yung pahagod-hagod? Ganon!
Hindi ko kinakaya yung sensation! Alam mo, title nito, SPG, lagay mo dun. Sige.
Ito atang second favorite kong episode natin.
Pakilinis yung mga kalat, guys.
Yung mga yung mga unconscious desires natin lumalabas. Naturally.
For me, hindi siya unconscious.
Sabi pa nga ni Selena Gomez, it comes naturally. Napakakalat talaga.
Ay, gusto ko to. Di ba gising na tayo?
Good evening indeed.
Yes.
Ay, nako. Ano pa? Meron pa bang mga parang taas kilay na mga Ay, meron pa pala akong
Hmm.
isa. Meron pa akong isa. Hindi ko alam kung nasabi ko na sa inyo to, pero ito talaga, parang nasa bucket list ko talaga siya. Yung masagasaan ako.
Uy, hindi ko na kaya yun ah.
Hindi ko alam bakit gusto ko talagang masagasaan ako. Pero not to the extent na ikakamatay ko. Siguro okay lang, mabalian ako ng buto. Okay lang yan.
Oh, di ba she's allowing it?
So, alam mo, hindi ko na alam kung bucket list ba to or fantasies na to.
Yun. Yun siguro yung
May
mas appropriate na term.
may naalala ko. Sana
Ano?
nung gabing yun, when we crossed the street, when both of you were drunk, no, ako din, sana may, alam mo, Kali,
Was not
ikaw
drunk.
ha, Ha?
Ano? Ano naman
Yung
naman
Ikaw
ako?
ha, ano?
alam mo kung may nangyari talaga nung gabing yun, hindi ko alam anong gagawin ko sa inyong dalawa.
Ay, nako.
Pero good thing nothing happened. Anyways.
Nairaos mo kami. Literally naitawid mo kami. Naitawid mo talaga kami. Literally. Okay, so hindi pala siya sa bucket list, pero sige, sa fantasies ko na lang. Non-sexual fantasies. O, ganon. Gusto ko masagasaan ako. Yung hindi ko naman ikakamatay. Yung parang mabalian lang ng sa legs, yung parang ganun lang. Nothing serious. Nothing serious.
Ayaw niya talaga ng ayaw niya yung masugatan lang, ganon. Gusto niya talaga yung may bali.
Pero nothing serious.
Hindi mo pala yung serious yung if mabalian ka.
Hindi pa yun. Yung serious kung ikamatay ko na. Ngayon ako. Okay. So, speaking of bucket list, meron na ba kayong na-scratch off sa bucket list niyo?
I think ako meron.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys both know, pati din yung other listeners would know that I don't know how to swim, right?
Mm-mm.
Like literally and figuratively, I really
Yes.
don't know how to swim.
Yes.
And then
I remember na naka-life jacket ka na, sinabi mo ba sa akin na mamamatay ka?
oh my God, oh my, Hay
Paano,
nako.
Paano, ate?
Hindi ko din alam, pero alam niyo naman, I could be impulsive and stupid at the same time. Anyways, yun na nga. I think yung masa-scratch out natin dyan, when it comes to, I really didn't, hindi ko naisip that I would actually learn or have the guts to actually ride on a surfboard. Like, learn how to balance myself on a surfboard. Like, I don't know how to swim. And then, if you do surfing kaya, is the waves are harsh. Tapos, you have to not be afraid na sumemplang. Di syempre, I don't know how to swim, di ba? Edi I was like holding on to my life while I was learning how to surf. Pero that was also like an enlightenment for me. Because that's when I realized that, I am just a speck in this universe. And I have this world right in front of my eyes. I'm just brave enough to actually claim it. Na I should not be constantly be driven of my fears. Like pareho no, like to yun na nga, I'm afraid of drowning because I don't know how to swim. Ewan ko. Ay nako, I think I was rubbed off of my childhood. But anyways, let's talk about that some other time. Yun siya. Learning to surf was something that I never really imagined myself on doing. Tas after nun, when I learned how to do it, dun na nag-arise yung parang, okay, I badly need how to learn how to swim. I wanna do free diving. I also want to do scuba diving. I want to do anything literally na nasa tubig ako. Yun
It's a
siya.
big, it's a huge jump for you, kasi normally mauuna muna yung how to learn how to swim.
I know!
Pero sa'yo, bam! nag, nag-surfing agad!
Totoo. Tapos ito pa. Nag-travel kami ng isa kong friend, tapos ano kami, lumangoy kami sa isang, para siyang cave-like, sa dagat. Tapos naka-life vest lang ko nun. Tapos parang, yun yung na-feel ko doon na, oh my gosh, okay, I'm not claustrophobic, pero nakakatakot pa rin pala to be in an enclosed space and then underneath you is like ilang feet. Yun siya. Yun din yung parang, oh my gosh, okay, I need to have more confidence with water. I need to not be afraid of water anymore. Parang ganun yung narinis ko, like, basta yun siya, guys. Ewan ko. Basta that experience, basta yung experiences ko when it comes to surfing, tapos, yun siya, swimming on basta yung parang cave-like thingy. It was scary, but it was fun, but it was scary, but I lived.
Oo, nakakatakot talaga, especially if you go swimming sa mga caves. Kasi you don't know how deep it is. Parang, you have, compare mo sa sea, sa dagat, parang may ano ka, you have idea how deep
Yeah,
the sea
yeah.
is. Pero sa mga caves, hindi mo talaga alam, at the same time, ano siya, madilim siya. So, there are a
Yes.
lot of uncertainty there.
Diba, it's scarier. Parang mas gusto ko pa yung nagsusurf ako because I could see the horizon. Parang ganun.
Exactly. So,
Unlike if you're
ano pa?
yun siya, yun, I was swimming sa my cave, parang I don't know how to relax my breath. Tapos the water was cold and I was freezing. Parang ganun yung nararamdam ko, pero feeling ko I was just so
Yes.
nervous at
It's
that time.
harder to breathe then if nasa cave and closed
Totoo,
space.
totoo.
Oo. It's harder
And
to
it's
breathe.
harder to swim, di ba?
Oo.
Because
Parang
of the
you're
current.
much heavier than you are.
Oo, kasi walang masyadong hindi masyadong maalat. It's the saltiness na nagpapa-float sa atin compare sa
Yes.
tubig tabang. Ay, ano ba?
Ito din, another
Oo.
water activity that I did was canyoneering.
I love it.
I was literally asking for like my death, charot. Even though I was on a life vest, kasi kailangan mo mag-jump, di ba? Like there was, that was scary, but it was fun, but it was scary.
I love activities like that. Like, give me somewhere to jump on, then I'm good to go.
Pero it was fun, ha? It was really fun. Pero
yung akala
nakakatakot
mo,
din siya.
yung parang gustong-gusto mo, pero pag nandun ka na, putang na ano to?
Yes! Yes, yung parang mag-a-ask ka na ng parang, am I really making the right decisions in my life? Seryoso na ba ako dito?
What did I sign up for? Parang gano'n.
yung parang, am I really willing to jump into the unknown, literally and figuratively? Parang gano'n.
Into the unknown. Parang gano'n.
Hello, Elsa!
Si Mayari. Pero
Ako,
ano?
Go. Ano?
Sige na.
Kali, ano?
Okay na. Ako yung na-achieve ko sa bucket list ko is I dyed my hair. I was able to dye my hair. I really can't pinpoint when my fascination of a natural hair color started. So when I actually did it na, parang wow, okay, pat on the back.
And then maganda naman yung resulta. You get to be meron lang akong, I would just like something to add. When people say kasi, most people kasi, wait lang. Most people sometimes would say that hair is our crowning glory.
Yeah.
And then, parang, iba ang mukha mo pag your hair is not on point. Parang hindi, basta there's something wrong with you, but there's something the way you look if hindi hindi tugma yung hair mo, if hindi ba siya on point. Parang, can you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Parang gano'n. Pero when you started to experiment, parang you would say na that's not true. Parang I look the same in spite of having a weird hair color, or no, not a weird hair color, a bold hair colors, a bold haircut. Parang hindi nakasalalay sa buhok mo yung kagandahan mo.
I think it's it's a social construct na women, ladies should have long hair. Especially for us Asians, dapat long and then black hair, parang ganon.
Long and then straight.
Yeah, long,
Ano,
straight.
yung definition nila na magandang hair.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So kaya when when I saw Mayari with her bold hair color, so that's not true. It is not true that hair is our crowning glory. No, it's our confidence.
Yes.
True. Yeah.
So patuloy mo lang yan, Mayari.
What color next? Di ba?
Mm-mm.
So, ikaw, Isla. Ano yung
Ano?
take off? I know, Isla. Naglimog. Callie, my
Kelly.
girl Callie.
Ako, siguro, I'm the type of person kasi na would rather, if pwede talaga, maghahanap talaga ako ng tao na nasasama sa akin. Kasi, for me, it's like, doing something alone. It's like, dili siya naka-thrilling for me if I wouldn't able to share it with anyone. Pero, sabi ko nga, I will try lang. And then I was able to do it. I went to a concert alone. I was alone lang talaga. So that is one of my proudest moment na na-scratch off good na ako sa akong bucket list is to attend concert alone. I don't know anyone. I just went there alone. I bought ticket by myself, and then I said, "Oh, I could have fun being alone lang pala. Although I would still appreciate it if there's someone next to me or someone I could sing along. Hello, it's a concert." So, parang mas maganda talaga siya kung may kasama kang sumayaw, kumanta, parang gano'n. Pero when I was there alone and then I was singing all by myself, I said, "Oh, this is fun. This is fun." So, yun, parang from that moment, parang na-encourage na ako akong self to do things alone. So, which I'm trying to practice as well. Like going to the malls. Lately, I'm going to the malls all by myself, kahit wala akong gagawin, ikot-ikot lang, gano'n. And then like napag-usapan natin sa previous na episodes na I like to walk. So normally I wouldn't walk all by myself unless may pupuntahan ako. Pero pag wala, like strolling lang, I wouldn't do that. Pero I dared myself, and then there, from that one single bucket list, nagsanga-sanga na siya. Parang it gave me an opportunity to experience things because na-scratch off ko na yung isa. Parang it gave me confidence yun. So yun.
Congrats to us for achieving.
Totoo.
Diba? And here's to more bucket list. Ay, ano ba yan? Things to achieve sa ato ang bucket list.
Yes. Things to be braver, more
Mm-mm.
courageous.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Finally, may question na ako. So, what do you think you have that will help you achieve your bucket list? Or not just your bucket list, yung mga aspirations, other aspirations sa future?
I'm sorry, sa ganitong pangutana.
what do you think you have right now that will help you achieve your bucket list and other aspirations, your
O, di ba
goals?
pang Miss Universe yung tanong?
Of course.
So,
Hindi
at
ako
contestant number one.
And thank you for the wonderful question. And I thank you. Siguro right now what I have, siguro ulit-ulit ka girl. Um, I have the confidence, the time, and the means to do it. Kasi unlike when I was younger na everything that I do, I have to consult it first. Kaya minor pa kasi so we're still under our parents Pero now that I have mine of my own, I have the time, I have the means, parang independent na ako. I could do things on my own without without people saying na don't do that. Nowadays people just say just be careful. Yun lang. I have the confidence to do it now. And then the curiosity. The curiosity is there. It's always there. I think that's also one of the important ingredient when making a bucket list is to have a curious mind. Because dyan pumapasok it, what if gawin ko to? If you have a curious mind, parang madami kang magagawa because you wanted to experience a lot of things. So yun.
Well, as for me naman, I would agree with what Callie said na curiosity is also needed. I I also have curiosity, but I think for me, I I would say this. I may still have fear, especially when it comes to learning how to swim. Anyways, I still have fear. I'm still afraid of not only getting hurt but also wasting my time and effort. But at the same time, I think I am also brave enough to surpass that. I have those two ingredients with me that I think could help me not only achieve what I have in a bucket list, but also add a few more things that are bolder, that would not only give me character development, char, but also would
Mm.
would also widen my perspective, not only in life but also maybe professionally, ganon. There, just for me, just keep on, just never let that kid inside you die, that
Mm-mm.
curiosity, that need to still strive more, that need to look forward, that need to grow. Never ever ever forget that. That's for me. Ikaw naman, Mayari.
I love it, no? Never let the kid die inside.
Hello, Disney. Charot.
Go, Mayari, take it away.
Ako, what do I have that will help me achieve my bucket list and mga goals in life? I think it's the vision plus the hunger to achieve it, to do it. Kasi before I started something na I started it without having the vision of finishing it. So, yun nga, hindi ko na tapos. Pero now, not just one aspect in my life, pero parang all the things that I want to do, there's this motivation, there's this drive to do it. And also, it really helps to believe in yourself, to believe to believe the process. Na you won't always, you won't immediately get what you want, but you will eventually get there because you already have all these skills, these experiences, all these insights that you got from your past past experiences that will help you go to where you want to go. So yun siya, vision and hunger.
Ito lang masasabi ko. I'm so proud of you two. Yun lang. I'm proud of us. Yun lang. I don't know. It's ang ganda yung end note. Yun. Yun.
And then I would like also to add to our
Mm-hmm.
listeners and to us here na lang po na don't get pressured if no, if what's inside your bucket list hindi pa na isasagawa. There's still
Totoo.
time for that. Kasi kaya nga it's a bucket list eh. Kaya nga magkaiba yung to-do list sa bucket list. Kasi when you see the to-do list, there's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 3, number 4. Sunod-sunod yan eh. You have to do it according to the
Sequence.
according to sequence. Unlike bucket list, nandyan lang yan eh. You have to pick one and do it. So, take your time to do it and then enjoy while doing it.
Yes, the process is very important. Kailangan mulat ka during the process.
Yeah, trust the process. Kasi hindi
And
ka,
also,
wala ka dyan sa sitwasyon na yan or the place where you are if you were not capable in the first place.
yes, and
You can
also
do it.
believe in yourself more, have the courage, and do not be afraid to know that this is what you want.
Mm-mm.
Wag
Yes.
wag kang
Beautiful.
mag-listen to other people na hala maybe this yung parang na topic namin kanina na hala this bucket list of yours is weird or it's strange, but hey, if it makes you happy, then do it. Basta wala ka lang, you won't get hurt, you're not hurting other people, then do it. Live your life. You live your life for you. Don't live it for other people.
Exactly. There's no such thing as big aspirations or ambitious aspirations in life. If you think kaya mo, if you think doable siya, then go for it. Kasi it's
Yes.
at the end of the day, it is still you who's going to assess things. It is you who's still going to do it. Not us, not anyone, but you yourself.
Kaya, spread your wings, mga mahal.
Spread your
It's
wings
totally
and
fine.
learn to fly.
Yes.
Ayun, no? Ha? May pa-pussycat dolls. Pussycat dolls ba yun? Mama told me not to waste my life. She said, hindi,
Spread
Little
your
Mix.
wings, my little butterfly. Yes, Little Mix.
Butterfly.
Ganon, mga songwriters na tayo dito. Hindi lang tayo podcast.
Yes.
Okay. So, yes, that's our topic for bucket lists. And we also shared what's inside our bucket list, no?
Yes.
So, how do we end this? Siguro trademark na din natin yan. How do we end this?
Ito na siyang ending.
Thanks,
Charot.
Thank you for listening. Hope to see you next week.
Yes.
Okay. So, to our listeners, don't forget the fun never ends.